now defunct local tea distributor Kyra Tea as the center for Paul Floor's opium business. What? I wonder if that's fooling anyone in the law enforcement community abroad. I mean, DeFleur is using the same trucks, the same farms, the same warehouses, and all that stuff still has the same old Kyra Tea logo. Thank you, Captain Obvious. I guess it doesn't matter out here. It's not like we have the same sort of anti-narcotics agencies here. There's no DEA like they have in the States, no NNCC like they have in China, and they don't even care that we know they're dealing drugs. One step too far after all this killing, torture, and forced labor. There isn't an advisor somewhere in Pagan Silas going, hey, Pagan, you know, the fools say that assassinations and fascism is okay, but you know, the people of Kirat, they definitely draw the line at selling drugs. The last thing they want us to do is drug dealers. We lose our shot at the Nobel Peace Prize if they knew that we were moving those drugs. Then again, they did hand out one of those things to a guy who doles out drone strikes like they were going out of style. And yes, I'm not going to be subtle. I'm talking about you, President Obama, okay? I was rooting for you this whole time, and then you're going to just dish out drone strikes like crazy. And what are you going to come after me? That's good. Yeah, you actually did. Fucking probably. Now, Samal believes that going back to our roots will save Kirat, and I think he might have a point. Didn't some guy say that religion is an opiate for the masses? Well, if Samal doesn't want us to have drugs, he's got to replace the drugs with something, okay? I mean, have you been to a party and people say it's... No alcohol, no drugs, no music. You're like, why the fuck did I come to this party? But then again, I've been around really religious people, and they're losing their minds, and it looks like they're tripping balls. Maybe they're onto something. What is getting filled with spirit is actually like shooting smack. Huh. That's a food for thought. Those religious types might be enjoying it. Why else would you stay from everything fun in life, right? I mean, I met a dude that isn't into meat, music, money, or medicinal, and he's having the time of his life. So maybe I need to let God my dealer.
I see the enemy!
Raat. This is Rabbi Ray Rana, and you're listening to Radio Freaky Raat. Let's hear some tunes. OMG, Ajay Gale. Bhaijan, I would like to shake your hand. I have been keeping an eye on you. You are doing really good work.
So you're the guy on the radio?
Yeah, that's me. The voice of Radio Freaky Raat, Rabbi Ray Rana. Look, you fight with your brawn, but I fight with my words. And you know the old saying, the pen is mightier than the sword. I mean, after all, I'm like a Rush Limbaugh, but with soul and a conscience. Besides, the more people I turn away from Buggun, the less people you have to fight.
I can't argue with that.
Still, there's only so much I can do from here. I spread the truth, and I take the liars down a peg, but someone needs to get their hands dirty. And come on, look at me and Chotu. I mean, Chotu's dirty, but it's not like we can mess people up. The only guns we use are water guns, and come on, man, that's why I have this radio show. You have the broad shoulders and biceps to take down evil. You've been tearing down propaganda posters, which is great, but Buggun's propaganda machine is kicking it up a notch in response. His men are setting up temporary propaganda centers, and those places are churning out the bullshit 24/7, yaar.
So what do we do?
You see all this hardware? I built it myself, man. I mean, you think Chotu helps? Come on, look at the guy. He's got body and mind dyslexia. The dude is practically worthless. I use this stuff to monitor Royal Army radio channels, and I've managed to locate one of these centers.
You want me to put it out of commission?
Hearts and minds, Ajay. Hearts and minds. We can't have Buggun contaminating the population with all his bullshit.
And this will stop the propaganda?
No way, not even close, but don't worry. I'll track down the new propaganda centers whenever they appear, and then I'll relay the details to you. Meanwhile, you should go do what you do best. Go fuck up those members, man. Take out that first center. Oh shit, I gotta go back. Hey, thank you so much for coming. Hey, Chotu, make him some chai. Bhai, chai banao, bhai. Sorry, this is not a first-class hotel, but we'll do what we can. Are you hot? Should we turn on the AC? Chotu, AC ko lagao, bhai. Sorry, it's really hot in here. It's like a hot box, man. It feels like Guantanamo Bay up in here. So big, man. Hey, we are back. You are tuned into Radio Freaky Raat with Rabbi Ray Rana. We've had some questions from our loyal listeners. This is coming from, Radio Freaky Raat, Rabbi Ray Rana here. Now, I hate flying, but I don't need to worry about that now because Buggun's got the only airport in the country on lockdown. Hey, Rabbi, I've seen planes flying in and out of the airport. Yes, we all have. But those planes aren't filled with people. Filled with heroin. I'll say that one more time. An entire plane filled with heroin. Now, I'm not a street guy, but a single gram of heroin costs anywhere between $100 to $300. That's 1 gram, Chotu. I'm not a math guy, but a plane full of heroin is some serious
moolah. Say what you want about Pagan Min, but this guy has got to have some Tony Montana level cash coming in and out. I mean, this guy's got some Walter White business sense. I wonder if dictators have that whole one-up thing that neighbors have with each other. Like, do they have this keeping up with the Joneses for the 1% of sociopaths? Like, does Pagan see that gigantic statue of himself? Do you buy that just because Kim Jong-un has a statue of himself like that? Maybe they all said the same thing. He's like, oh man, Kim Jong-un has a golden toilet and I have a golden toilet. I mean, I have this shit. And a golden bowl. I have to. I mean, look at what Kim Jong-un has. Life must be so different for the evil subset of the 1%. I have a bone to pick. I don't even remember the last time someone had anything nice to say about the northern part of Kirat. I mean, the entire region's been under Pagan's control for as long as I can remember. I heard they even have a bunch of gulags up there where undesirable people are kept. What does that word mean, undesirable? That's such a handy word. It can mean anything from a jerk you don't like to a freedom fighter trying to make Kirat a better place. But I find a lot of things undesirable, you guys. I find poop undesirable. I wish I never had to shit, to be honest. I mean, the food that I have to eat up here, it's not good on the bowel movement. What else is undesirable? I mean, girls that talk too much, people with bad breath, people that just talk about their kids all day. I don't give a shit. I mean, I find Chotu undesirable, especially when he farts in the booth and doesn't admit to it. I mean, come on, man, it's two of us. Admit to it, Chotu. Why are you lying? Okay? I think we should use a new word for undesirable. Shorten the word undesirable and just call it undies. Yeah, undies. Because undies rhymes with chuddies. And both of those things I don't like. I don't like dirty chuddies, and I definitely don't like undies. So we should call it undies. Like, hey, there's an undie coming over there. Let's stay away from him. Hey, the guy's dirty chuddies. Let's stay away from him. Both of these things are one and the same. Let's get back to this. Sorry for talking about the whole farting thing, Chotu, but I mean, honestly, you do have a gas problem. How do you take care of that, man? And you guys know what? I have a bone to pick. I don't even remember the last time someone had anything nice to say about the northern part of Kirat. I mean,